Alright everybody, welcome back to our coverage here, brought to you by True Sport and Formula K of the F400 Karting Endurance. Trouble already for Rogue 2, Bevan jumping out the kart there, just have a look at that axles moving. We're missing two other karts there as well. I'm guessing it's Rogue 1 and Rogue 3 also missing from the grid. It's first and fourth, second and fourth that aren't there at the moment. But away they go. I was right first time, first and fourth. Kart 19, I think that is Kartinator away in second place. Great start for Rogue 2. Interesting to see our other two protagonists, Kartinator Peak in 19, but our other two protagonists are mainstays in the front, Rogue 1 and Rogue 3. There they come out of the pits. So starting out of the pit lane was Rogue 1 and 3, right at the back of the grid. So obviously missed the start of this heat 2, and they are starting right at the back of the field. We've got a kart off there. That is from second place. That's Kartinator Peak facing the wrong direction into turn 2 there, or out of turn 2, sorry. And down the inside, a big move and kart off there. That's Racing Boots and Roadrunner. We've seen a lot of incidents between those two. And another kart there. That's a Team 2BT, Kart 53. Sorry, Deliver Your Parcel, Kart 53. No parcel being delivered on time there. Unfortunately, kart facing the wrong direction. And it looked like a bit of a late lunge there. Kart 69. That is Dylan Hall piloting that kart. We looked at, had a chat with him earlier on. But Rock Racing number 7 and Supreme going at it hammer and tongs early on in this race. 1 hour and 28 minutes are left to run. So early stages it is at the moment. But it is a Kamikaze Pilots in second place, followed by Kartinator Labcall, their teammate Kart 19, spinning out on the first lap. And then behind them, Supreme Sports. Down the inside goes Supreme Sports. It's a great move to the left-hander. That's opened the door for Rock. Rock Racing, Kart 7. He's down the inside. Will he get that move done? So Kartinator Labcall goes from third to fifth in 2 corners. Out in the front though, it's Rogue Racing 2 leading out the pack and building a gap of note at the moment. Blazing Fun Times in 8th place, a little bit higher up than what they were in the first heat, so maybe we'll see them on this group shortly. But Rock Racing down the inside of Kart 441, that is 444, that's Kamikaze Pilots. So from second place they drop down to fourth. And it is now a Supreme Sports leading it out with Rock Racing in third and Kamikaze Pilots in fourth into the right-hander hairpin. They go now, turn 3. And it is still Supreme Sports holding off Rock Racing. And Kamikaze Pilots there in fourth place. Oh, down the inside goes Rock Racing through the sweep. That's a move I don't see very often. And it looks like he's got it down into the tight hairpin and has taken with him Kamikaze Pilots. But it doesn't look like they've made that move stick. The next corner is a double right, so I think they've managed to hold off there. And it is still Kartinator Labcall ahead of Kamikaze Pilots. Rock Racing though, and Supreme Sports going at it still. Through turn 3 they go. And it's Rock Racing holding off there, around the outside, managing to hang on to that second place. All the while though, this is allowing the Oates twins and Blazing Fun Times, among others, to get back into the fight of things for the podium position. And we might see 8 karts there fighting it out for the podium, while Rogue 2 has it all their own way out in front. Kamikaze Pilots down the inside. But Kartinator Labcall also looking to go down the inside as well. So that move is not going to be completed by anybody. And it is still, there we go. There's the rest of the karts coming to join the party. But having a look here at Kart 32 and 14. Oh, contact from Shake and Bake and Tire Point. Shake and Bake already apologizing before it's the incident's even over. And unfortunately, Kart 14 though turned around. That's Tire Point. They were in 16th place. I'm sure they've dropped down the order. But the Oates twins have moved themselves up into 4th place and are down the inside of 441 into 3rd. Look at this train of karts. Oates twins are running a bit deep on that pass. It looks like they're going to be able to maintain their position though. Oh, they're making contact already through the sweep. That's brought Rock Racing into the fray. He's looking down the inside, but it's actually Brummer that's going to make it. That's Rogue Racing 1 after starting at the back of the grid, out the pit lane, moving into this front pack. Down the inside he goes again, so that's 2 places and 2 corners. Delva Brummer on a move there in Rogue Racing 1. He's not hanging around or waiting for anybody. And in the background there, we can see Fabian Lance in Rogue 3, also trying to move away up. He's just behind Blazing Fun Times. So in 8th place is Rogue 3. And around the outside of Oates twins into the chicane. Have some horsepower, son. Off he goes. Look at that. The pace of that kart is just absolutely phenomenal. Red Bull, though, number 79. We're having a look at him. Oh, there goes a nose cone. So Red Bull gives you wings, it also makes you lose your nose cone. And we're having a look now at the pit stop. Rogue 1, there's Devil Brummy, he's obviously out the kart. Nick Ruitz getting in the kart of Rogue 3, a bit of confusion on the stop. Zander Ruitz, the other driver there, doesn't seem too perturbed by it. Kart 46 team SPH also leaving the pits at the moment. Nice and clear ahead of them there. But back to the front we go. It's Rogue 2 coming in for their stop. Bevan Williams going to hand over the Rogue 2 kart. I'm not quite sure who's going to be getting in next. But it's going to be Keegan Campos in the kart next with Bevan Williams jumping out. So Keegan Campos looks to be a bit of an issue with the refuel though. A bit of confusion as to who's taking the cap off. And that will be a Rogue 2 stop. It wasn't a bad stop. They're still leading. Whoa, a bit of confusion there around back markers. Is it all going to end well? All's well that ends well. Yes, it is. And it looks like Wesley Nielsen there in that kart 46 at the moment. But it is the dice between 79 and 69. It's Red Bull. And I think that's Blazing Fun Times. Yes, it is Blazing Fun Times. Contact between Red Bull and Blazing Fun Times. And that's allowed Wesley Nielsen onto the back of them. So I'm sure Wesley's going to be having a look down the inside into turn 3. Red Bull knows he's there. He closes the door and he gets a nudge from Wesley Nielsen in kart 46. And that has allowed them all past. That's Team SPH, Wesley Nielsen driving that. They've allowed them all past Blazing Fun Times. And it looks like kart 444. Kamikaze Pilots. Oh, Wesley taking evasive action over the grass. I think if I was COC, that would be a bit of track limits I'd be looking at. Never mind your time getting deleted in Formula 1. That's a bit much. Jurassic Kart getting a fright as he gets passed by Oates Twins. So unfortunately Jurassic Kart is off in the bushes. He's gone from a carnivore to a herbivore. There, Kamikaze Pilots down the inside though. Is that move going to stick? He not happy though. He thought he was in. And unfortunately, kart 79, that is Red Bull. I didn't think that he was. Down the inside he goes again. And he gets turned on. Oh, door closed firmly in his face once again. But he's going to try the move for a second time into the same corner. And it looks like that move is done and dusted. Is it or is it not? They're heading into the chicane. There's a back mark in front of them. Roadrunner trying to go around the outside. It's Rogue Racing 1 also involved in that. That's Zander Ruitz piloting Rogue 1. And they're trying to find their way into turn 1. Or turn 1. And that poor back marker getting absolutely swamped by 2 or 3 karts there in one go. Shame trying to figure his way around there. And another dive down the inside. So very eventful couple of corners there. It is the final lap. It will be Rogue Racing 1. Zander Ruitz piloting this kart. And he will take the checkered flag as the victor here in Heat 2. So Rogue Racing continuing their dominance. Someone needs to come and knock those karts off their throne. They are absolutely flying. Rogue Racing 1, 54 dead. Rogue Racing 2, 54-3. Kartinator Peak there in 3rd place, 54-9. Rogue 3, 54-8. Kamikaze Pilots rounds out 5th with Racing Boots in 6th.
Alright guys, don't worry, you're not seeing double. I'm just standing here with the Oates Twins. Quite an infamous name in motorsports. You guys have had a long, illustrious history. You've done X30, you've done DD2, you've done 2-stroke karting to the max, you've done Polo Cup, and now you're here in F400. How's it been going for you guys today?
To be honest, it's like this year's been slightly frustrating because obviously we wanted to come here and win, but the OTK chassis is quite good, so yeah, we're still trying to tweak the car to get to the front, but yeah, I'm sure we'll make that happen hopefully in the next race, because I'm a bit frustrated to be in the mid pack.
Yeah, I know it's difficult coming from the front of what you guys are doing. You guys were in the Ocean Polo Cup with Total. You guys are right in the front. You're doing very well, so it must be a bit frustrating to come to F400, and the level of competition is actually quite high considering where you guys have come from.
Yeah, absolutely. I would say like the first 3 or 4 karts are really good drivers, and the pace is really great. So it is frustrating to not just jump in here and be at the front. Obviously, we expected that. But guys like Devil Brum obviously know how to drive, and we see guys like Roman De Beer and Fabian Lance. So yeah, I mean, I think karting is also to an extent a niche sport. It's not like you can just come from any form of motorsport and jump into a kart and think you're going to win. We like to think that, but it's not the case, so yeah.
Yeah, it's nice to actually hear from guys like yourselves that the level of competition is insane at the moment. I mean, the total backing that you guys did really, really well with that and Signature Motorsport. Is it something, are you guys looking at doing anything else for the main circuit, or are you just going to have a look at karting for this year and then go from there?
I'm not allowed to say actually too much, but we're looking at something maybe GTC2, well, okay, GTC, but I'm not allowed to say exactly what. But yeah, it's a new manufacturer heading into GTC, so we're still developing the car. So we're super excited for that, but I can't tell you too much.
Well, that's quite a cool punch here on True Sport. We got the news first. So lacquer punt, but guys, good luck and have a lacquer race day, and hopefully you find what needs to work with the Mac Manurelli and you can catch those OTKs.
Awesome, thanks so much. Cool, cheers, mate.